Are you looking for some way cool t-shirts? Check out ChugDoug.com. They have hundreds of crazy fun t-shirts like gun, patriotic, and you better believe zombie shirts. At ChugDoug.com, you'll find quality shirts at a quality price. All shirts start at just $10 with free shipping over $50. Mention Radio 1 coupon code at checkout and grab a cool 10% off. That's ChugDoug.com. T-shirts with attitude.
The At Odds Show with the greatest political talk show hosts in history, Nate and Brian. It's sad that they actually believe that. So give a listen because the delusional need love too.
I've owned my company for 14 years now, and I can tell you that payroll is a 4-letter word. I hate doing it. It eats up hours I don't have, and it costs me money I could be saving. But my accountant's too expensive. And I'm not sure who to call, but I know I need help.
We're Paychex, and we take all the hassles out of small business payroll. We save you time and money. It's easy. Call, fax, or give us your payroll information securely online, and we take care of the rest. We calculate the correct taxes, manage payments and direct deposits. We even send out your checks. Payroll doesn't need to be a 4-letter word anymore. We're so sure that we can save you time and money that we'll give you a month's payroll free. Just for calling 877-887-4991. Get 1 month's payroll for free. Call Paychex right now. 877-887-4991. That's 877-887-4991.
Good evening. When I'm not out sucking blood, I'm listening to the At Odds Show with Nate and Brian. Those two guys drive me batty. Batty, who writes this crap? Where's the writer? I want to suck his blood.
Who was that writer?
That was pretty good. It was Steve.
Steve.
Yep. Hey, your question. We had a few guesses actually coming in from a number.
So I'll repeat it.
From a number
what
of different
senator gave the longest filibuster on record? 24 hours and 18 minutes. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to give a clue. It was in 1957.
Yep. And so with that clue, the one that came in the closest and first, actually, the guess was Trey Gowdy.
Okay.
That wasn't right.
I don't think he was born then.
Kennedy was there.
Yeah. He would have been a senator around that time.
Hamilton
would have been a little too dead by then.
Yep. Dead.
Just a little.
As would have Senator Patton.
I don't know who Senator Patton was.
It doesn't say. It just says Patton, I think. Also not around. Ted Cruz.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been born.
Not a good one. Rand Paul.
Nope, not born.
Well, that was a decent guess.
That would be because he
without
had,
the year,
right?
If you didn't have the clue of the year,
he has filibustered some.
Now, I will say, like I said, actually, you should have heard this a lot when Rand Paul was giving the filibuster.
Yeah,
and this was around the Civil Rights Voting Act, right?
Right. And his name was bantered about when Rand Paul was doing his.
Yeah.
All right, so it was ready. South Carolina Republican.
Which tells you everything you need to know about his feelings on the Civil Rights Act.
He was opposing the 1957 Voting Rights Bill. Huge racist and white supremacist.
Almost as bad as Donald Trump.
Not quite as bad.
Did you see... Okay, this is horrible, and I shouldn't mention it.
I think one of the longest serving
senators. I saw a... never mind. It was a Donald Trump costume, and it was like a little. It was a Mexican boy that was wearing the costume, and so his head was sticking up out of like a crate. The boy, like he was sitting in a crate, and the costume was actually behind him, and it was Donald Trump carrying the little Mexican boy out of the country.
Oh, that's so cute. Across from where I work, in front of a house, there's a banner that says "Vote Trump." let's end this bull. That's what the sign says. It's great. I got to take a picture.
There was one of the in the primary in my city. One of the people running for city council. Their sign said "No more BS." They didn't win.
Huh.
He didn't make it back. Did you say Sherman or Thurman?
Thurman. Strong Thurman.
Thurman.
Yeah. All right, on this day in history, in 1964, residents of the District of Columbia cast their ballots in a presidential election for the first time. Not quite true, but the passage of the 23rd Amendment in 1961 gave citizens of the nation's capital the right to vote for commander-in-chief and vice president. And that went on to help Democratic candidate Lyndon Johnson defeat Republican Barry Goldwater in 1964.
Landslide.
Congress met for the first time in Washington, D.C. on November 17, 1800. That's when the district was established. The district was put under the jurisdiction of Congress, which terminated D.C. residents' voting rights in 1801. In 1961, the 23rd Amendment restored those rights, allowing D.C. residents voters to choose electors for the electoral college based on population, and they get about 3 electoral votes.
Electoral.
God.
You said it like 3 times, too.
Wow, did I?
Yeah.
Electoral votes, which is consistent with, like, Wyoming. All right, so the majority of D.C.'s residents are African-American, and they have voted overwhelmingly for Democrat candidates in past presidential elections, right? And they always will. Okay,
cool. I want to talk about something. Go back. We were talking about the thing with Biff, and you would want if your future calls you want them to give you the winners of World Series and Super Bowls and things. Lottery number now. In 1993, Mission Viejo senior Michael Lee was a senior in the yearbook. You know how sometimes in yearbooks the seniors they get to put like a quote or a caption or something under their name. His said, "Chicago Cubs 2016 World Champions. You heard it here first." Wow. This was in 1993.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I think he's got a little... the FBI is all over him.
He says, "It just came from when I was a kid. I had a dream about it. It was pretty vivid.
Vivid?
It was very vivid."
I love how vivid dreams are.
It was pretty vivid. That's why I remembered it all the way through high school.
Huh.
Yeah. So
strange how that is. You know, you get a million monkeys typing on a typewriter. Somebody's going to be right sometime. Impending doom. Election day draws near, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited.
It's scary
to have this crap over. All of it.
That's it.
Oh, and next, no, really, I don't. Who are you voting for, Brian?
Hang on,
Say
I want to get this one because we're going to talk about. Oh, where is it?
What are you doing?
I'm looking for a quote. Where is that little son of a gun?
What are you doing?
I need an Obama quote. Where is he?
Why?
Oh, there. Oh no. Oh,
boy.
Obama. Oh, okay. All right, here we go.
We will keep this promise to the American people. If you like your health care plan, you'll be able to keep your health care plan. Period.
That turned out to not be true.
He didn't say it would cost you double.
Yeah.
In a few years.
Which is what's happening.
Yeah. And, of course, Obama saying, well, that's not my fault. That's the insurance company's fault.
Well, and, I mean, the big ones, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, some of the other ones, they're pulling out of the exchanges because they're not making any money.
No, I know it.
Now, these idiots at these companies like Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, these other places, they were pushing for Obamacare, and we talked about it on our show at the time. They were pushing for it because, in their minds, it guaranteed them customers.
Right.
What they didn't realize is that all the big influx of customers is going to be the sick people that couldn't get insurance before,
right.
And so they're going to be paying out claims like crazy.
Right.
And to add to that, there haven't been enough healthy people signing up because healthy people don't think they need insurance, and so they just deal with it however they deal with it. And so they don't get those premiums to offset all of the sick people that now signed up because they can get it.
Yeah,
and now these companies are like, whoa, I don't know what the deal was.
It's a cluster F.
Yeah.
So That's all I got to say about that.
That's all I have to
a
say,
mess.
too. No, who are you voting for? I need to know right now.
I'm not going to say. Libertarian.
Who's going to win?
Libertarian Bill Weld.
Have you
vouches for Hillary?
Have you conceded my prediction yet?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I'm still predicting it.
I know you have that Trump will win.
And now people who like to play it safe are seeing some of the news coming out about Hillary, and now they're jumping on the bandwagon with me.
There are people that are switching canoes midstream.
Well, so a lot of states, I don't like this, but a lot of states allow early voting.
Yeah, see, that's...
In Michigan, you can vote early if you qualify for an absentee. So if you're out of town or in the military or you can't make it.
Or over 60.
Or over 60, because people over 60 just can't go anywhere.
Next year, absentee ballot.
You spend enough time in your house now. When you turn 60, you're never going outside.
And I work for a company that gives you the day off.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is when I
you
vote
say company.
Yeah, when I
mean, come on.
loosely.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get really drunk
and then vote
and go in like 1 o'clock in the afternoon after spending an hour and a half, 2 hours at the bar drinking. Really
you mean this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like next week.
Yeah, I'll come
and be
with
really
you.
drink. I think I don't know if you're allowed to vote when you're drunk. I don't know. There's something about.
Really?
Yeah. Because that's what the.
So they have to test you, right?
I don't know. I don't know how they can stop you from voting.
I've never heard of that. But
Yeah.
Wow.
But regardless, I'm going to have a happy vote.
Yeah.
All Democrat. Just pull the slide. Ding, 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 ding. It'll roll around. I'll get some nickels come out. Oh, wait a minute. I'm at the wrong.
This isn't a vote. This is way better, though.
I can get a drink and pull on a slot handle there.
Yeah.
It's still a gamble.
Anyway,
just like voting.
What I was saying is states allow early voting.
Yeah.
After the FBI announced that they were, air quotes, reopening the investigation into Clinton's emails, Google showed a huge uptick in searches for how can I change my early vote. Some places can. Some places you can.
Yeah.
People had voted early.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, that is an issue, right? I mean, what happens if you vote early and then 3 days before the election, the candidate shoots somebody in the middle of Fifth Avenue, and you don't want to vote for him?
Yep. I believe absentee in Michigan, you vote absentee, you can still go in on election day and change your vote in person on election day.
Wow, how do you do that?
I think
that's got to be a cluster F.
Well, it doesn't matter.
How do you
I mean, really,
your vote doesn't matter anyways, right?
Pretty much, you shouldn't vote.
Right.
Is what I'm saying, because anybody that would be running for office, they're corrupt.
Right.
No matter the office.
What you're doing is voting for the lesser tyrant, and who your master.
And I'm just saying, at all levels of government, no matter where it is, anybody that would put their name on a ballot,
including
they must be a sociopath, right?
Well, no, that's been established.
Yeah, that's what you say.
No, actually, the research suggests that most politicians are.
I'm the only research you've done, though.
Yeah, and you are definitely a sociopath, almost psychotic.
What was that about Bill Weld? No, he's a good, strong libertarian.
God Almighty! No, he's just saying that he thought it was really bad that the FBI was making claims about these emails with no substance as to what they contain, and he felt sorry for Hillary, and I don't think he vouched for her.
That's the same thing Hillary Clinton is saying.
You're right, which is the opposite of what his candidate Gary Johnson was saying.
Yeah.
So
early on, Gary Johnson was saying, "Oh, I don't think there's anything wrong with her emails."
Yeah,
and then he changed his mind when it wasn't as popular. So
I hate them all.
They're just bad,
and that's what you're going to learn
all
as
just
you get older,
people.
Nate. You're going to realize that it's all just smoke and mirrors.
Oh, I know it is. So it's not smoke and mirrors. I mean,
it is.
It's not.
It's all political theater and BS.
Well, maybe political theater, but not smoke and mirrors.
Have you seen Hillary's ads?
You do know the difference.
All Hillary's ads are Donald Trump is a disgusting person. Don't vote for him.
What else is she going to say?
Yeah, and there's nothing else she can claim about that.
She can't say anything good about herself.
Right. She's not doing any positive ads about what she's done.
None.
It's just all oh, he made fun of people and he doesn't like women.
And you've seen her in the last couple days going nuts at her rallies, right? And just going